9-point harness. Grandpa, get your ID. Shortly, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. Let's get started. We'll start off with the results from Friday night from CJ Speedway with the modifieds first. Picking up the win was the 88 of Jared Brown. Second, Kurt Kyle 77. Third, the 32 of Kyle Madden. Fourth, Colton Osborne in 72. Fifth, the 40 Dakota Simmons. Sixth, Matt Lundry in the 96. Drew Wolfon in the 22W was 7th. 8th, Kyle Houston in the 8H. 9th, the 122 Denny Banks. 10th, the 22 of Brendan Banks. 11th, the 21B of Jerry Dugan. It did not start, credited with 12th, the 11P of Troy Philpott. In the stock cars, the 333Z Zach Vanderbeek winner. Second, Corey Sosserman in the C4. Third, the 99 Scott Jordan. Fourth, Kenny O'Donnell in 56. Fifth, 79S Jason Sieg. Sixth, the 05 of John Oliver. Seventh, the 12 of Chad Krogmeyer. Keegan Wills, the 23W, was 8th. Ninth, the 27 of Matt Pickney. 10th was Kurt Kensley in 21M. 11th, the 56A Austin O'Donnell. 12th, the 746 of Garrett Porter. 13th, the 30 of Dan Brocker. 14th was the 71X of Kason Keller. 15th, the 75 ounce of Austin Kemper. And 16th, the KR1 of Caden Reynolds. In the sport mod, your winner was Logan Herbie Anderson in 53. Second, the 55 of John Oliver. Third, the 00 Sean Slaughter. Fourth, the 117 of Dylan Van Wyk. Fifth, Levi Gaunt in the 44G. Sixth, the 29 of Colton Lizzie. Seventh, the 5A of Nick Apple. Eighth, the 42 Tyler Hacker. Ninth, the 21 of Todd Hansen. 10th was Joel Payne in the 16. 11th was the 9 of Shane Wright. 12th was the 15th question mark of Michael Bear. It did not start but credited with 13th, the B21 of Brandon Tharp. Hobby stocks, they got 4 laps of their feature in before the rain. Luke Phillips will lead it, so tomorrow night they'll finish up the hobby stock feature plus a full program. Over at the 34 Raceway on Friday night was the high limit sprint cars. And we'll start with the qualifying. Group A. Quick time with the 55E of the Mavan Karen Matson at a 12.884. Second to 87 Aaron Reitzel at 12.967. Third to 26 is Zeb Wise at 13.088. Fourth was the 49 of Brad Sweet at 13.116. Fifth was the 83 James McFadden at a 13.243. Sixth, the 9P, the law firm Parker Price Miller at 13.300. Seventh was the 2KS of Chase Randall at a 13.326. Eighth was the 3 of Ayrton Jetton at a 13.374. Ninth was the 7 of JJ Hinkle at a 13.546. 10th was the 55 of Chris Wyndham at a 13.564. 11th was the 19H of Hunter Schoenberg at a 13.568. 12th, the 4 Cam Martin at a 13,573. 13th was the 5 of Spencer Mason at 13,589. 14th, the 34 of Sterling Kling at a 13,667. 15th was the 14 of Corey Day at a 13,678. 16th is 50 of Paul Nieheiser at a 13,703. 17th was the 49J of Josh Schneiderman at a 13,718. 18th was the 55T of McKenna Hassey at 13,751. 19th, the 9 of Casey Kane at 13,756. 20th was Scotty Thiel in the 73 at 13,825. 21st was the 4X of Chase Richards at a 14,155. And 22nd was Jonathan Hughes at 67 at a 14,333. And 23rd, the 15 junior Cole Meitzer at a 14,492. Group B quick time was Brent Marks at 13,313. Second, the one of Brendan Crouch at 13,437. Third, the 88 of Tanner Thorson at 13,478. Fourth was the 8 of Corey Eliason at 13,490. Fifth was the 6 of Brandon Wimmer at 13,510. Sixth was Rico Abreu, the 24 at 13,512. Seventh was 27 of Everson Axum at 13,517. Eighth, the 21 of Brian Brown at 13,530. Ninth was the 13 of Justin Peck at 13,566. 10th was the 7 BC of Tyler Courtney at 13,607. 11th was 23B of Brian Bell at 13,625. 12th, the 23 of Garrett Williamson at a 13,669. 13th was the 1A of Jacob Allen at a 13,685. 14th, the 88A of Austin McCarl at a 13,688. 15th, the 99 Skylar G at a 13,712. 16th, the 24T Christopher Throm at 13,812. 17th, the 44 Chris Martin at 13,930. 18th, the 25 of Matt Jewell at 13,987. 19th was the 47 of Todd King at a 14,062. 20th, the 17 of Tyler Lee at 14,094. 21st was the 3P of Sawyer Phillips at a 14,231. And 22nd with no time, 31 McCain Richards. Heat race number 1 went to James McFadden. Second, Zeb Wise. Third, Kerry Matson. Fourth, Chase Randall. Fifth, the final trader, Hunter Schoenberg. Sixth was Spencer Bates. Seventh, Corey Day. Eighth, Casey Kane. Ninth, J.J. Hinkle. 10th, Josh Schneiderman. 11th, Cole Meitzer. And 12th, Chase Richards. Heat race number 2 went to Brad Sweet. Second, Parker Price Miller. Third, Aaron Reitzel. Fourth, Chris Wyndham. And fifth, Ayrton Jetton. 6th was Scotty Thiel. 7th, Paul Nieheiser. 8th, Cam Martin. 9th, Sterling Kling. 10th, Johnson Hughes. And 11th was McKenna Hassey. Heat race number 3 went to Brandon Wimmer. 2nd, Tanner Thornton. 3rd, Brent Marks. 4th, Emerson Axum. And 5th and final transfer was Brian Bell. 6th was Justin Peck. 7th, Skylar G. 8th, Jacob Allen. 9th, Chris Martin. 10th, Sawyer Phillips. 11th, Todd King. Heat race number 4 went to Corey Eliason. 2nd, Brian Brown. 3rd, Rico Abreu. 4th, Tyler Courtney. 5th, and final transfer, Garrett Williamson. Followed by 6th was Brendan Crouch. 7th, Christopher Throm. 8th, Matt Jewell. 9th, Austin McCarl. 10th, Tyler Lee. And 11th, McCain Richards. The dash went to James McFadden. 2nd was Aaron Reitzel. 3rd, Brad Sweet. 4th, Brett Marks. 5th, Corey Eliason. 6th, Brian Brown. 7th, Kerry Madsen. And 8th, Brandon Wimmer. In the B main, your winner was Corey Day. 2nd, J.J. Hinkle. 3rd, Scotty Thiel. 4th and final transfer, Brennan Crouch. They were followed by 5th, Spencer Basin. 6th, Justin Peck. 7th, Sawyer Phillips. 8th, Jacob Allen. 9th, Tyler Lee. 10th, Chris Martin. 11th, Christopher Throm. 12th, McKenna Hassey. 13th, Cam Martin. 14th, Sterling Kling. 15th, Chase Richards. 16th, Cole Meitzer. 17th, Austin McCarl. 18th, Casey Kane. 19th, Skylar G. 20th, to Paul Nieheiser. 21st, Todd King. 22nd, Jonathan Heath. 23rd, Matt Jewell. And 24th, to Josh Schneiderman. In the main event, your winner was Brad Sweet. 2nd was James McFadden. 3rd, Brett Marks. 4th, Aaron Reitzel. 5th, Brian Brown. 6th, Tanner Thorson. 7th, Corey Eliason. 8th, Corey Day. 9th, Chris Wyndham. 10th, Zeb Wise. 11th, Kerry Madsen. 12th, Tyler Courtney. 13th, Chase Randall. 14th, Parker Price Miller. 15th, Rico Abreu. 16th, Emerson Axum. 17th, Hunter Schoenberg. 18th, Justin Peck. 19th, Jacob Allen. 20th, Scotty Thiel. 21st, Ayrton Jensen. 22nd, Garrett Williamson. 23rd, Spencer Mason. 24th, Brendan Crouch. 25th, Brandon Wimmer. 26th, Brian Bell. 27th, Casey Kane. And 28th, J.J. Hinkle. In the modifieds, your winner was the 22, Austin Becerra. 2nd, the 5-hour Bill Roberts. 3rd, the 6 of Jed Freiberger. 4th, the 111 Ethan Broxma. 5th, the 50 of Danny Anchorage. 6th, Blaine Webster. The 7th, the 12 ounce of Sean White in the Sport Mod. 8th, the 87 of Blake Woodruff. 9th, the Tom Bowling in the 14B was in a Sport Mod. 10th, the 8C of Michael Clays. 11th, the 3 Matt Thomas in a Sport Mod. Saturday night's action at the Knoxville Raceway will start with the 410s. Quick time was the 21 Brian Brown at a 16.182. 2nd, the 27 of Carson McCarl at a 16.235. 3rd was the 88 Austin McCarl at 16.302. 4th was the 55 the Madman Kerry Madsen at 16.494. 5th was the 20 Agent Muller at 16.553. 6th, Aaron Reitzel at 16.557. 7th, the 35 Zach Hampton at 16.612. 8th was the 2 Lenton Jeffrey at 16.663. 9th was the 12X of Roger Crockett at a 16.759. 10th was the 3J Dusty Zomer at a 16.762. 11th, the 23 of Garrett Williamson at a 16.796. 12th was the 3P Sawyer Phillips at a 16.834. 13th was the 6W Dustin Salvage at a 16.840. 14th, the 2KS the Chase Randall at a 16.887. 15th, the 4W Jamie Ball at a 16.893. 16th, the 24T Christopher Throm at a 16.909. 17th was the 6 of Brandon Wimmer at a 16.962. 18th, the 7 of J.J. Hinkle at a 16.962. 19th, the 27W of Emerson Axum at a 16.966. 20th was a 49 Josh Schneiderman at a 16.992. 21st was Kobe Watt in the 1K at a 17.058. 22nd, 27B Patrick Bork at a Jake Buback in the Patrick Burke car at a 17.152. 23rd and 36th, Jason Martin at a 17.154. 24th, the 44 Chris Martin at a 17.171. 25th, the 1 at Tasker Phillips at a 17.199. 26th is the 74 Xavier Doney at a 17.243. 27th was Riley Goodnow at 22 at a 17.265. 28th, Quick was 25 and Matt Jewell at a 17.322. 29th, the 25 and Gage Pulserbeck at a 17.329. 30th was 37 of Bryce Norris at a 17.347. 31st, the 36A of Brock Hallett at 17.371. 32nd was the 45X of Jace Park at 17.503. 33rd, the 44X of Scotty Johnson at 17.985. Landon Hansen was in the 9H was 34th at an 18.001. 35th was the 95 of Tyler Drucke at a 18.260, and 36th was the 15 of Jack Potter at an 18.313. In the heat races, heat race 1 went to Dustin Salvage, second Kobe Watt, third Brandon Wimmer, fourth Brian Brown, fifth Tasker Phillips, sixth Roger Crockett, seventh AJ Moeller, eighth Scotty Johnson, ninth Gage Pulserback. Heat race 2 went to Jake Buback, second JJ Hinkle, third Dusty Zomer, fourth Aaron Reitzel, fifth Chase Randall, sixth Carson McCarl, seventh Bryce Norris, eighth Xavier Doney, and ninth Landon Hansen. Heat race 3 went to Emerson Axum, second Garrett Williamson, third Austin McCarl, fourth Jamie Ball, fifth Jason Martin, sixth Riley Goodnow, seventh Zach Hampton, eighth Tyler Drucke, and ninth Brock Hallett. In the fourth and final heat race went to Josh Schneiderman, second Chris Martin, third Litton Jeffrey, fourth Christopher Throm, fifth Sawyer Phillips, sixth Matt Jewell, seventh Jace Park, eighth Jack Potter, and ninth that did not start was Kerry Matson. The B main, your winner was Chase Randall, second Jason Martin, third Chris Martin, fourth and final transfer Matt Jewell. They were followed by fifth Riley Goodnow, sixth Tasker Phillips, seventh Bryce Norris, eighth Brock Hallett, ninth Tyler Drucke, 10th Xavier Doney, 11th Chase Park, 12th Gage Pulserbeck, 13th Landon Hansen, 14th Scotty Johnson, 15th Jack Potter, and 16th the Kerry Madsen did not start. In the feature, your winner Dusty Zomer, second Brian Brown, third Aaron Reitzel, fourth Austin McCarl, fifth Garrett Williamson, sixth Carson McCarl, seventh Dustin Salvage, eighth Litton Jeffrey, ninth Matt Jewell, 10th Zach Hampton, 11th Josh Schneiderman, 12th Sawyer Phillips, 13th Brandon Wimmer, 14th Emerson Axum, 15th Roger Crockett, 16th Jamie Ball, 17th Chris Martin, 18th AJ Moeller, 19th Kobe Watt, 20th Chase Randall, 21st Jason Martin, 22nd Jake Buback, 23rd JJ Hinkle, 24th Christopher Throm. Salvage led lap 1, Zomer 2 to 9. Brown led 10, Zomer 11 through 13, Brown 14, Zomer 15 through 20. At the hard charger was Jewell. In the 360 division, quick time was the 4W Jamie Ball at a 16.108. Second, the 87 Aaron Reitzel at a 16.209. Third, the 24 Cade Higday at a 16.269. Fourth, the 7A Jack Anderson at a 16.307. Fifth was Joe Beaver in the 53 at a 16.515. Sixth, the 77X of Alex Hill at a 16.523. 7th was 1K Kobe Watt at 16.532. 8th was the one of T-Mac Terry McCarroll at 16.533. 9th to 22 Ryan Levitt at 16.554. 10th was 22K Caleb Johnson at a 16.569. 11th the 4 Cam Martin at a 16.578. 12th the 99 Tony Ross at a 16.581. 13th the 24 Nathan Mills at a 16.607. 14th the 17 of Tyler Grindike at a 16.640. 15th the 70 of Calvin Landis at a 16.678. 16th was the 2 of Ryan Giles at a 16.704. 17th was the 5A of Alex Vandervoort at a 16.712. 18th the 1 Taz of Tasker Phillips at a 16.721. 19th was 40 of Clint Gardner at 16.746. 20th the 4G of Cole Gardner at 16.840. 21st the 7 of Tyler Lee at 16.843. 22nd the 6N of Darren Nida at a 17.032. 23rd was the 4C of Tuesday Collarwood at 17.042. 24th to 22 Corey Timmerman at 17.096. The 25th spot went to Alan Zooten, the 33, at 17.120. 26th, the 33K or the 83K of Kurt Mueller at a 17.650. 27th, the 14 at Aiden Zoo at a 17.713. The 1A of John Anderson was 28th at his 17.945. 29th, the 38 of Logan Alexander at an 18.820. 30th and disqualified for scales was the 3P of Russell Potter. 31st was disqualified due to a tire was the 91 of Alex Reed Alex. 32nd disqualified due to a tire, the 17N of Nathan Anderson. And 33rd with no time was the 7B of Ben Brown. In the heat races, the winner of heat race 1 was Jamie Ball, 2nd Tyler Lee, 3rd Joe Beaver, 4th Ryan Levitt, 5th Ben Brown, 6th Alex Vandervoort, 7th Alan G, 8th Nathan Mills, and 9th the Logan Alexander. Heat 2 went to Tasker Phillips, 2nd Caleb Johnson, 3rd Aaron Reitzel, 4th Tyler Grindike, 5th Darren Nida, 6th Alex Hill, 7th Russell Potter, and 8th to Kurt Mueller. Heat 3 went to Clint Gardner, 2nd Calvin Landis, 3rd Kate Egday, 4th Kobe Watt, 5th Cam Martin, 6th Aiden Zoo, 7th Tuesday Calderwood, and 8th the Reed Alex. Heat race 4 went to Cole Gardner, 2nd Ryan Giles, 3rd Terry McCarroll, 4th Corey Timmerman, 5th Jack Anderson, 6th Tony Ross, 7th John Anderson, and 8th Nathan Anderson. The B main, your winner was Nathan Mills, 2nd Darren Nida, 3rd Corey Timmerman, 4th and final transfer Ben Brown. 5th was Tuesday Calderwood, 6th Alan Zoot, 7th Kurt Mueller, 8th Russell Potter, 9th Nathan Anderson, 10th Logan Alexander, 11th John Anderson, 12th Aiden Zoot, and credited with 13th and did not start Reed Alex. In the A main, it was Aaron Reitzel, your winner, 2nd Jamie Ball, 3rd Terry McCarroll, 4th Tasker Phillips, 5th Kobe Watt, 6th Caleb Johnson, 7th Kate Higday, 8th Joe Beaver, 9th Clint Gardner, 10th Jack Anderson, 11th Ryan Giles, 12th Kevin Landis, 13th Ryan Levitt, 14th Cam Martin, 15th Alex Hill, 16th Cole Gardner, 17th Nathan Mills, 18th Tyler Grindike, 19th Ben Brown, 20th Tyler Lee, 21st Corey Timmerman, 22nd Darren Nida, 23rd Tony Ross, and 24th Alex Vandervoort. Beaver led 1 through 5. Reitzel led 6 through 18. The hard charger was Tasker Phillips. And finally, in the pro sprints, quick time was the 26 of Chase Young at a 17:795. Second, the AJ of AJ Johnson at a 17:797. Third was the 12P of Ryan Nevertall at an 18:029. Fourth, the 17 of Matt Allen at an 18:038. Fifth was the 0 Mike Mayberry at an 18:122. Sixth, the 2 Casey Ferguson at an 18:141. Seventh, Jeff Wilkie in the 41 at 18:264. Eighth, the 7 of Rob Kubley at an 18:312. Ninth, the 8 of William Klein at an 18:770 or 474. 10th was Brandon Worthington at 71 at an 18:656. 11th was the O2S of Josh Jones at an 18:663. 12th was Jay Kender in 88 at an 18:717. Toby Mosier in 55 was 13th at an 18:770. And 14th, the 12K of Cody Hildreth at an 18:890. In the heat race, your winner was Mike Mayberry. Second, Chase Young. Third, Jeff Wilkie. Fourth, Ryan Nevertall. Fifth, William Klein. Sixth, Toby Mosier. And seventh, Josh Jones. Heat race 2 went to Brandon Worthington. Jake Kender was second. Third, Casey Ferguson. Fourth, AJ Johnson. Fifth, Matt Allen. Sixth, Rob Kubley. And seventh, Cody Hildreth. In the A main, it was Mike Mayberry, your winner. Second, AJ Johnson. Third, Casey Ferguson. Fourth, Matt Allen. Fifth, Chase Young. Sixth, Toby Mosier. Seventh, Jeff Wilkie. Eighth, Cody Hildreth. Ninth, Jay Kender. 10th, Ryan Nevertall. 11th, Rob Kubley. 12th, Brandon Worthington. 13th, William Klein. And credited with 14th that did not start with Josh Jones. Fredrickson led 1 through 3. Mayberry led 4 through 15. The hard charger was Mosier. On Monday night over at the Hancock County Speedway was racing action. We'll start with the modifieds. Picking up the win, the 11X of Kyle Heckman. Second, the 10 of Jeremy Mills. Third, the 4TW Tim Ward. Fourth, the 3 Kelly Shyrock. Fifth was 11 of Isaac Malico. Sixth, the 38T Dylan Thornton. Seventh was a 4 Jason Bass. Eighth, Cody Connect in the 49K. Ninth, the 0 Jamie Anderson. Sam Hoffman in the 7 was 10th. Brian Eppert in the 22B was 11th. 12th, the 38C Kelly Jury. 13th, the 7S of Todd Steinhardt. The rest were did not finishes or did not start. 14th was Drew Jetson in the 90M. Jordan Rogoski in the double X was 15th. 16th, 55 Larry Hall. Gary Hall in the 75H was 17th. Did not start was Gerald Curry. Was credited with 18th in the 32X and 19th, the 442 of Aaron Johnson. In the 2001 Sport Mods, the winner was 53 of Logan Herbie Anderson. Second, Kobe Fett in 00. Third, Alex Fett in the 08. Fourth, the 21 Cam Reimers. Matt Loft or Zoll. Matt Zoloft in Luoff. Matt Luoff in the 9 was 5th. 6th, the 81X of Jared Brumsteer. Matt Avila in the 2X was 7th. 8th, 65 of Josh Apple. Brian Shoggy in the 114 was 9th. 10th, Justin Sabota in the 16J. 11th, 25S of Alex Smith. Corey Prstonick in the 62 was 12th. 13th, Zach Nietzsche in the 007. The 88 of Nate Choder in the 88 was 14th. 15th was the 5J of Justin Raymond. Josiah Taylor in the 193 was 16th. 17th was Charlie Stevens in the 81. The rest did not finishes. Nate Albrandt in the 88M was 18th. 19th, the 3W Chris Webb. Drew Fett in 64 was 20th. 21st, the one of Essa Justin Kleitzma. Jake Sacco in the 14 was 22nd. 23rd was Ray Shoemaker in 74. 24th, Dustin West in 85. Kobe Grady in the 2 was 25th. 26th to 79 W of Bill Wagner. Stock cars, Troy Swearengin in 73, your winner. Second, Heath Tope in the 50. Third, the 42 of Aaron Johnson was third. Fourth, the 38T of Dylan Thornton. Fifth, the 00 Kobe Fett. Sixth was the 3 of Kelly Shyrock. Seventh, the 2 of Wayne here. And the 2 was 7th. 8th, the 14 of Chad Palmer. 9th, the 14W David Wickman. The rest were did not finishes or did not start. 10th, the 17 Austin Brands. Scott Olson in the 8X was 11th, and credited with 12th was the 44K of Kevin Opine. In the IMCA hobby stocks, winner was T4 Brandon Nielsen. Second, Drew Barzloff in 45. Third, the 12K of Eric Knudsen. Chris Krug in the 91. The $25 sign of Josh Munson. 48 of Steve Wickman was 6th. 7th, the 00 Kobe Hubble. 8th was the 56C of David Clinton. 9th, the 187 of Andrew Inman. Jay Seidels in the 28 was 10th. 11th was the 83 junior Jace Hansen. The 560 was 12th of Nate Ullman. Travis Beckler was in the 88. B was 13th. 14th, Jeremy True in the K. Brandon Shear in 27 was 15th and did not start, but credited with 16th was Lucas Smith in the 14L. In the Outlaw hobby stocks, Cody Gruppel in the 50K was your winner. Second, 25S, Joshua Munson. Third was Brandon Nelson in the TA. Fourth, the 45 of Drew Barzloff. Fifth, Jeremy True in the 5K. The rest did not finish. Sixth was the 187 Andrew Inman. 7th, the 12K Eric Knudsen. And 8th, the 91 of Chris Krug. Also on Monday night was Kokomo for the high limit round 3 of their midweek money series. It will start with Group A time trials with quick time to 23 Cale Thomas at 10:09:45. Second was one of Brendan Crouch at 11:051. Third was the 7BC Tyler Courtney at 11:056. Fourth was the 9P of the law firm Parker Price Miller at 11,187. Fifth was the 16T of Cole Macedo at 11,212. Sixth was the 24 Rico Brew at 11,234. Seventh, the 83 of James McFadden at 11,275. Eighth, the 6 of Brandon Wimmer at 11,285. Ninth, the 19 of Brett Marks at 11,302. 10th was the 5T of Ryan Timms at 11,317. 11th, the 26 of Zeb Wise at 11,357. 12th was Carter Sharp in the 5B at 11,367. 13th was Kyle Larson in the 57 at 11,387. 14th was Tanner Thorson in the 88 at 11,452. 15th was Brandon Spithaler in the 22 at 11,470. 16th was the 16H of Jake Swanson at 11,504. And Logan Seavey was 17th in the 24S at 11,545. 18th was the 101 of Caleb Henry at 11,551. Sterling Kling was 19th in the 34 at 11,769. 20th, the 23L Jimmy Light at a 12,476. And 21st, the 13V of Van Gurley at a 12,491. In Group B, the quick timer was 83 junior Michael Buddy Kilfoy at 11,191. Second was the 13 Justin Peck at 11,366. Third, the 8 of Corey Eliason at 11,414. Fourth was the 14 of Corey Day at 11,452. Fifth was 7 of Darren Knight at 11,548. Sixth was 49 of Brad Sweet at 11,584. Seventh was Zane DeBolt in the 4 at 11,585. Eighth, the 1A of Jacob Allen at 11,614. Ninth, the 24D of Danny Sams at 11,623. 10th, the 99 Skylar G at 11,693. 11th was the 5 of Spencer Rayson at 11,799. 12th, the 21H of Brady Bacon at 11,814. 13th, the 19H of Hunter Schoenberg at 11,841. 14th, the 9 of Casey Kane at 11,886. 15th, the 55 of Chris Wyndham at 11,887. 16th, the 2 MD of Cap Henry at 11,901. 17th was the 27 of Emerson Axum at 11,911. 18th was 73 of Scotty Thiel at 11,915. Kevin Thomason 71 was 19th at 11,916. 20th was the 16 TH of Kevin Newton at 11,947. And 21st was the 17 of Dylan Norris at 12,462. And race 1 went to Tyler Courtney. Second, Cole Macedo. Third, James McFadden. Fourth, Zeb Wise. Fifth and final transfer was Brett Marks. Sixth was Logan Seavey. Seventh, Brandon Spithaler. Eighth, Sterling Kling. Ninth, Van Gurley. 10th, Kel Thomas. And 11th, Kyle Larson. Race 2 went to Rico Abuse. Second, Parker Price Miller. Third, Brendan Crouch. 4th, Brandon Wimmer. 5th, final transfer was Ryan Timms. 6th, the 88 of Tanner Thorson. Carter Sharp was 7th. 8th, Jake Swanson. 9th, Caleb Henry. And 10th, Jimmy Light. Heat race number 3 went to Michael Buddy Kilfoy. 2nd, Corey Eliason. 3rd, Spencer Rayson. 4th, Hunter Schoenberg. And 5th, Darren Nida. They were followed by 6th, Emerson Axum. 7th, Chris Wyndham. 8th, Dylan Norris. 9th, Zane DeBall. 10th, Davey Sams. And 11th was Kevin Thomas. Heat race number 4 went to Corey Day. 2nd was Brad Sweet. 3rd, Jacob Allen. 4th, Justin Peck. And 5th, final transfer, Skylar G. 6th was Brady Bacon. 7th, Cap Henry. 8th, Scotty Thiel. 9th, Casey Kane. 10th, Kevin Newton. The dash went to Michael Buddy Kilfoy. 2nd, Corey Day. 3rd, Rico Abreu. 4th, Tyler Courtney. 5th, Justin Peck. 6th, Corey Eliason. 7th, Brendan Crouch. And 8th, Cole Macedo. C-Main went to Danny Sam. 2nd, final transfer is Casey Kane. 3rd, Kyle Larson. 4th, Kevin Newton. 5th, Jimmy Light. 6th, Van Gurley. 7th, Caleb Henry. 8th was Kevin Thomas. In the B main, your winner was Tanner Thorson. 2nd, Chris Wyndham. 3rd, Brady Bacon. 4th, and final transfer, Cale Thomas. They were followed by 5th, Dylan Norris. 6th, Emerson Axum. 7th, Jake Swanson. 8th, Casey Kane. 9th, Logan Seavey. 10th, Brandon Spahaler. 11th, Carter Sharp. 12th, Sterling Kling. 13th, Danny Sams. 14th, Dane Duvall. 15th, Scotty Thiel. And 16th, Cap Henry. In the A main, your winner was Tyler Courtney. 2nd, Spencer Mason. 3rd, Michael Buddy Kilfoy. 4th was Corey Eliason. 5th, Brad Sweet. 6th, Justin Peck. 7th, Rico Abreu. 8th, James McFadden. 9th, Parker Price Miller. 10th, Brendan Crouch. 11th, Tanner Thorson. 12th was Hunter Schoenberg. 13th, Ryan Timms. 14th, Cole Macedo. 15th, Kel Thomas. 16th, Brent Marks. 17th, Brady Bacon. 18th, Brandon Wimmer. 19th, Chris Wyndham. 20th, Zeb Wise. 21st, Darren Nida. 22nd, Skylar G. 23rd, Casey Kane. 24th, Corey Day. And 25th, Jacob Allen. Upcoming racing action starting tomorrow night over at the Marshalltown Speedway. In the 6 classes on the card, all in the IMCA divisions, with modified, sport mod, stock car, hobby stocks, mod lights, and sport compacts. Over at the Hancock County Speedway is IMCA modified, sport mods, stock car, hobby stock, and outlaw hobby stocks. Over at the CJ Speedway, starting with the makeup on lap 5 to finish up the hobby stock feature for last Friday night. Then it will be IMCA modifieds, sport mods, stock cars, and hobby stocks. Saturday night over at the Knoxville Raceway, it is your normal 410, 360, and pro sprints. And then Wednesday night at the Southern Iowa Speedway, it is non-wing sprint cars, sport compacts, stock cars, sport mods, and hobby stocks. Thanks for listening to Dirt Racing Podcast. This has been another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. We'll see you next week.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_Podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.